Hello peoples, and welcome back to more Paper Mario the Origami King Impossible mode. If you haven't seen the last video, don't see it, it was kind of boring. Colored pencils was incredibly weak and I beat them on my first try. Hopefully Autumn Mountain proves to be more difficult in these ahead. Anyways, thanks for watching the video and I hope you will enjoy me suffering through this chapter. To Autumn Mountain, this game really hates me. I accidentally touch an enemy and it engages in a battle, which that's very rude because it was a first strike. And since fleeing is random and Bobby doesn't seem to help you much since he only attacks one enemy, I died here. So that's nice. Also, don't forget about Toad. He gives you a healing heart. Sure, it's only plus 5 HP, but any amount of HP increase is basically required at this point, so make sure to pick it up. Unfortunately, we have to go to Chestnut Valley to rescue Bobby. And boy, Chestnut Valley is way harder than Autumn Mountain since it's a one-way gate, basically. You have to get out of it. And there's so many enemies here. Like Goombas, which you would think aren't that bad, because yeah, sure, you can stun them if you jump on them, but they do way more damage. And Smileys are also very annoying, so this is very fun. I even died here because I ran out of mushrooms. Just goes to show how hard these battles are. Anyways, in this next battle, things go more smoothly in my favor and I was just barely able to defeat them. After that battle, I made sure to leave the area and come back so the game would save so I wouldn't have to do that battle again. But we still have to save Bobby from these Goombas, which they are very annoying, but I managed to not die in this battle. I finally arrived at the Vellumental temple. But this area is especially dangerous thanks to the crab guys, who the blue ones do way more damage than the red ones, so you gotta avoid these guys at all costs. Sure, there was a required battle here, but thanks to that power block, I was able, in the overworld that is, I was able to do way more damage to them before they could even damage me, but still, they quite pack a punch, doing like way more damage than any enemy we've seen thus far. Really goes to show how hard this game gets when you're applying these rules to it. After barely defeating the crabs, they're that good at an enemy, we save this Toad and get another HP up heart, which is very nice. Because we're gonna need it for the Vellumental and his overpowered attacks. Thankfully, we get a power block and a couple of fire flowers for solving puzzles. But not before accidentally running into this monstrosity of a battle. Look at all these enemies and how spread out they are. How am I supposed to do this? It was so hard, but I somehow managed to defeat them. But to make things worse is that I kept accidentally running into more enemies. Sure, they were just Koopas and not the crab. Sometimes the crabs did appear. It was just battle after battle. I had to constantly use some healing items just so I would live through some of these battles. Some were annoying and some were not, but for the most part, they were. But then there was another required battle featuring tons of crab enemies in a 3-wave part battle. So that was fun. And unfortunately, just all those items I discussed previously on this battle. Not all of them, mind you, but still some, because items do way more damage than our basic boots and hammer. And this one crab just refused to die, so it took an extra turn to defeat him. Finally, I beat him, and then it was on to the Vellumental. Now, I was really scared of the Vellumental, so I was really scared of this battle, so let's see how it plays out in possible mode. Hopefully, it won't be another Earth Vellumental situation, and let's hope I won't die to him. I was kind of overthinking this battle. It's not nearly as hard as you think. Even though he does wash away the plates, he does way less damage than Earth Vellumental, and we have more HP. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a free battle, for sure, because depending on where you are in the battle, he either does more or less damage depending on how far away you are. So you want to be far away, but still getting some damage. Make sure to have full HP for the Mega Wave attack, or else you're dead. Despite that, he has way less defense than the Earth Vellumental, and I even beat him before he could do the next Mega Wave attack, which would definitely hold me, because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to use the 1000-volt arms, but we can't do that, but it's still possible to defeat him without it. And so I defeated the Water Vellumental without any deaths. That's right. So, yeah, but it always was harder than colored pencils. Anyways, that's it for this video. So, I'll see you in the next, where I do Shogun Studios, which is kind of hard. See ya guys then.